Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here we are with an April review. April has been a really great month in the K-pop scene in my opinion, and I can't wait to share my thoughts about it with you guys. Just a small disclaimer that I will not talk about Shish by Baby Monster in here because I already talked about it in my Shish review. Go check it out if you haven't. And I'm not gonna talk about every single release of April, but only about the releases that I had something to say about. So grab a drink or a snack and let's get into it. IVE has grown so much on me over the past year. Their music might not always be my cup of tea, but they deliver all the time, no matter what, and I appreciate their elegant and refined sound that they crafted from debut. The only complaint that I had was that I wanted more aesthetic music videos and interesting concepts, but they probably listened to my thoughts because last September they released 3 Little Jam music video wise, Betty, Off the Record, and Either Way, and I was so obsessed with each of them you cannot understand. And when they announced their 2024 comeback and dropped the concept photos, I was immediately hooked. The aesthetic and concept was giving Sailor Moon, and oh my god, I was freaking obsessed. So this comeback is led by two title tracks, Heya and Accendio, but something that I don't really appreciate is that they dropped the album with their first music video, Heya, and we'll get the second one, Accendio, the 15th of May, I think. Which, I mean, I would have preferred to have one of the two title tracks as a pre-release and then the second one with the whole album, because like this, I don't know, I already listened to Accendio when I listened to the whole album, but now I quite forgot about it and I don't feel I can do a proper review because it feels a bit incomplete, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, in the Heya music video, there's no trace whatsoever of the Sailor Moon aesthetic that we saw in the concept photos, but I don't know if I can complain about it, because maybe it will be in the Accendio music video. I don't know, I hope so, but who knows. So it feels a little bit weird to have dropped the whole album without the music video of the two title tracks. Anyway, back to Heya. So song-wise, I am a bit conflicted because I like the song. I mean, again, generally, I've said tracks are not something that I listen to daily, and that's the same case for Heya, but it's definitely a nice song. The only complaint that I've got is that the chorus feels a bit underwhelming and empty in some way. Like, my favorite part of the song is probably the last chorus. It's far more rich instrumental-wise, which I know it's normal that the last chorus generally hits a bit harder than the previous ones. So they generally had some instrumental, some chorus, some chants, stuff like that. But I don't know, I can't help but think that if this would have been a normal chorus, I would have liked the whole song a lot more. Another thought I had as soon as I listened to it was that it didn't really felt like an IVE song. Same thing that I thought about Betty. And by all means, I'm not saying that they should do the same song over and over, that they shouldn't explore different stuff and things like that. It's just that with their previous releases, 11, Love Dive, After Like I Am, they all have that IVE charm in them. Like, you could tell that they were IVE songs just by listening to them. And this is unfortunately not the same feeling that I've got while listening to Betty, which is normal since it was a very different style from what they've previously done. But it was also the same feeling that I've got with Heya. I don't know, it's like they lost a little bit the spark they had with their previous releases. That glam, elegant, sophisticated sound, at least that's the impression that I had. But the music video reflects perfectly my taste because this is everything I love. A lot of pink, a lot of special effects, really good editing. I love the fact that the whole MV took place inside a thing that the thing is shot at the beginning and at the end where they are like inside something that reminded me of a pocket mirror. I don't know. I loved all these small details, all the accessories that we see. I'm truly obsessed with the music video. My only complaint, aesthetic wise, is the styling. Because after seeing those amazing concept photos with an amazing styling, not only the Sailor Moon ones, but also the other ones, I was really expecting to see a great styling. And not only is not great, but it's straight up bad. And I'm not talking only about the MV, but also about the stages. There were some looks that were really not it, and I'm mad about it because this release deserves a great and unique stylings. I'm really hoping that they will make up for it with Accendio, and I really can't wait to see the music video for it.
Sweet like bubblegum, fancy like rainbow. 그 높이 올려줘. We're gonna fly away.
I was so shocked when they released Bubblegum because I wasn't expecting it to be dropped that day. But in my defense, I read that comeback announcement and I couldn't be more confusing. You couldn't understand if it was a Japanese debut or a Korean comeback or both, and there wasn't any date revealed. So yeah, it dropped kind of nowhere. But I mean, we are used to this with new jeans at this point, so it's not that big of a deal. What made it more weird is that it was released in the middle of the giant mess that is the Minhee Jin situation with and IB, which I'm not gonna address here, otherwise the video it would be like 30 minutes long. But unless you leave it under a rock for the past days, I'm assuming you are aware of it. So yeah, when I was watching the music video, I couldn't shake off the fear that I've got towards new jeans. Like, I'm generally scared of what's gonna happen with them because I stand them, and on one hand, Minhee is clearly unstable and she's not a good person overall, but on the other hand, I can't really underestimate her talent and vision for new jeans. Like, if they had this totally unique and fresh and out of the box concept and aesthetic, is thanks to her, let's be real. So I genuinely don't know how this whole thing is gonna unfold, but I really hope that the girls are gonna be okay and they're gonna be as unscattered as possible. Anyway, back to Bubblegum. So new jeans are the only one that made me like chill music. I generally prefer in your face, loud type of music, but their songs always grow on me eventually, always. But I must say that with Bubblegum, I honestly liked it right away. I saw a lot of comments saying that it was boring, but I generally like it. Their vocals are like honey into my ear, and I particularly love the pre-chorus. I find it so catchy and unique. Of course, it's not nearly as iconic as their previous songs, which is exactly the same feeling that I've got with their last mini album last summer, and that the thing that probably disappointed me the most, if I'm not mistaken, this is a title track, the first of two, while instead it gave me Hurt Vibe, which was just a B-side. So the thing I love the most about Bubblegum is probably music video and overall aesthetic, with the strong 2000 vibes, of course, and it reminded me a lot of the Ditto aesthetic, but set in summer instead of winter. So this is truly the new jeans concept at its peak, and it all feels very natural. Also, the girls acting is really like it's a vlog of some random girlfriends that you're watching, and that is really something that I've never seen before in Kpop. I really can't wait for the other releases because you can say whatever you want about them or Minhee, but their concept, aesthetic, and overall vision never fails to impress me and to bring something new to the table every time. Okay, so I'm disappointed with myself with this because I wanted to love it much more than I did. Because I agree with those saying that this comeback slaps. Kiss of Life is mothering so hard since the beginning, and this is truly the peak of their cuntiness. I love the music video. It has definitely more budget and aesthetic than the other ones. I also love the Britney Spears slash 2000 slash Disney Channel vibes that this release has. And the members are all really great performers, and it is really refreshing to see some grown up woman being sexy on stage and having fun. With that being said, I really wanted to be more obsessed with this comeback overall, but I'm not, unfortunately. About the song, I think that what doesn't convince me a lot is the chorus, because the other sections of the song are really good. But yeah, I don't really vibe 100% with the chorus, unfortunately. But I don't even think that that's the only issue, because I often got obsessed with releases not for the song but for the concept, the music video, the aesthetic, the styling, etc. But this time, I don't know. Again, if I really appreciate I really appreciate the vibe and what they were going for, and even if I think they absolutely ate and devoured, and I cannot think of a single flaw of this release, I wasn't obsessed with this the way the majority of people got obsessed with it. And I'm truly sorry about it, because I hate myself for it, because I really wanted to love it. But yeah, for some reasons, I don't really love it 100%. So yeah.
She is certified freak. 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. She is certified freak.
I mistakenly thought that the pre-release was the actual title track, and I was so disappointed about it, but thank God it wasn't the case. I absolutely love this release in basically every aspect. The song is really cute and fun. It's not my favorite song ever, for sure, but it gets the job done, it's quirky and it's funny. But I think I love the most about this release is definitely the music video. I loved all the movie references, and it was really super funny. All these monsters and characters and horror movies being precisely a freak. It was really entertaining to see. I also like the overall aesthetic, and oh my god, I love Yuki red hair. I think he suited her so well. So yeah, a really nice release overall. I kind of wish Freak wouldn't have only English lyrics though.
You make me wanna blush, 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 blush.
Hua music is not really my kind of style, but I can definitely say that Blush is a level up from their previous releases, both budget-wise but also production-wise. Their title tracks often feel very nugu, while Blush is very complete and it doesn't feel like it's from an underrated group. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's from a big four group, that's for sure, but still. I can see a lot of improvement, also promotion wise. There were some really cool sets in the first stages, and that doesn't happen very often with Hua. Also, the fan chants, wow. I don't know if it's for Nana, for Elsa, but I noticed an upgrade in the reputation, and I couldn't be happier for them, honestly. The music video is aesthetically pleasing, and I really love the styling of Blush. It was very unique and pleasing to see, and that made me enjoy a lot more watching the stages. So, good job, Hua.
When I'm going home tonight, alright.
I don't have a lot to say rather than I miss Blackpink. Like watching them perform other songs or having various activities just make me miss them a lot more. I hope that we're gonna have a comeback soon, but unfortunately I highly doubt it. Anyway, I really love to see them enjoy themselves and their freedom, and the same thing applies to Jennie. I saw a great chemistry with Zico. The song is a bop, it's very catchy. They're highly talented. I'm really happy that Jennie got many lines and many appearances in the music video, and so yeah, I'm just really happy about it. I have to say, from their debut song and the concept photos, I was expecting a lot more, both song-wise and aesthetic-wise. The concept photos were really cool to the point that I was thinking about buying the album, but unfortunately, the music video felt very low budget. There wasn't a strong creative direction behind it for sure, and also the song, I mean, it's not bad, but it's just that compared to Sensitive, it doesn't have that spark, it's not that catchy, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel very memorable to me. Maybe it's also the lack of promotions, I don't know, but it just feels a very forgettable release overall. Kepler is going towards the end of their group activities, didn't renew their contracts individually, so unfortunately, they're gonna disband very soon. This was a Japanese release, so I don't have a lot to say about it, rather than this reminded me of Mask, their first B-side. And can I say that this was the vibe that, in my humble opinion, they should have went for from the beginning? This elegant, edgy, a bit cunty concept really suited them well, and I will never forgive Week One for giving them one of the worst management ever. They obviously didn't know what to do with them, and they wasted one of the most talented idols out there, so that's really a shame. So yeah, I think the straight line really suit them. It doesn't have a strong concept or aesthetic, but honestly, nothing among Kepler releases have that. So unfortunately, we are kind of used to that.
I want a black, a white one, and a pink, all purple. Black, a white one, and a pink, all purple. I want a black, a white one, and a pink, all purple.
I'm not gonna talk about the title track because I don't like it. I listened to it just once and I already forgot about it. So I want to talk about Colors because I thought that this would have been the title track, but it wasn't, and I was quite disappointed about it. Colors is fun, is gay pop, is everything I missed from the K-pop scene. It's catchy, it's cunty, it's badass, it's what I want from K-pop. So it was quite a disappointment to see But I as the other track, but I mean, it's what it is, right? But yeah, I love Colors, I love disco gay music, and I hope to see more of it in K-pop from now on. I also hope to see some stages of Colors, but unfortunately, I kind of doubt it. Okay guys, this was all for today. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe if you like this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.